All right, let's do this. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That's my boy up there. 7-2. There he is. There's my boy in the dugout right there. Yeah, number 3. He got called up to the big league camp a week ago, too. I don't know what it was when Munoz went AWOL. All right, let's do it.
What was Iowa State doing defensively kind of caused you guys trouble?
Triangle and 2, but, we'd make a run, get up 8, and then we'd give up a 3 or not get the defensive rebound. They'd get a long offensive rebound and a kick out and hit some 3s. Make this all about Iowa State. Don't make it about what Baylor didn't do. Make it about what Iowa State did. And give those kids kudos, give them props, give them everything. You're going to ask about the last play. You would have liked to seen that to go overtime. But I haven't seen it it doesn't matter if she fouled or didn't foul. It was called, and you live with it, and you move on and get ready for the conference tournament.
You and your program win a lot. What's it like when you lose?
Well, it's a lot of fun. We celebrate in that locker room and cheer and pour water on each other. What do you think it is, man? Nobody likes to lose.
Where do you go from here after that? I know it doesn't have a huge effect on the long run, but what's practice going to be like this week for them?
Well, we'll be off tomorrow and get ready to go to Kansas City, and I guess there are a couple more games, if they haven't already completed them today, that we will see who we play. Do y'all know? Has everybody played? Texas, Oklahoma State, that game over? Texas won, so I guess we'll play maybe the winner of Oklahoma State, OU, in Kansas City and try to win 3 games there and then get ready for the NCAA tournament.
How do you describe, I guess, this run of success you guys have had in the Big 12, not losing?
We don't think about it much. We just don't. You're in the moment, and you just don't really play to say, okay, we got to extend the streak or got to go undefeated. You just want to win the next game. And, it's not going to take away from the fact that we won the Big 12 championship by, 4 games, 5, I don't know what it is, but we won it. And now we've got to go fight the conference tournament, and then from there we go to the NCAA tournament.
Does this make Iowa State look like a much scarier team with how they're playing down the stretch, especially today?
I can't tell you about down the stretch. I can just tell you that they deserved a win today, and they did, and make it all about them. Don't make it about Baylor didn't show up. Don't make it about Baylor didn't do this. Write about them today because they deserve it.
What are your thoughts about Ashley Jones?
Well, I didn't think she hurt us. I think, we guarded her pretty good. She got that last, foul call, but no, I thought that there were some other kids that are role players for them that hit some big buckets.
Did you know much about Morgan Kane? I know she came down with a couple of big buckets and a couple of big rebounds.
We know about all of them. We know.
Was she the type of player somebody you're expecting in that type of big role?
You always expect the unexpected and be prepared for it. And one thing we do, Coach Brock and our staff do a tremendous job of game preparation. And I always believe that when you lose, make sure they make big plays, make sure they do something special. And I thought Iowa State did today.
You mentioned the Big 12 tournament a couple times. How nice is it to have that spot? You've gone on big runs there. You can kind of get right after this one and start
No, quite honestly, my opinion's never changed. I believe when you win the Big 12 or any conference, you don't need conference tournaments. Yeah. But we don't get that choice, so we're going to prepare to try to win another conference tournament championship. I would like, after the conference is over, whoever the conference champions are, just skip the tournaments if they don't need it for seeding and go to the NCAA. I've always believed that. But I understand the value of them. I've been in those conference tournaments when I didn't know if I was going to make it to the NCAA tournament. So They serve a purpose, but you know, this isn't going to just devastate us. This isn't going to keep us from being a high seed. I hope not, anyway. It shouldn't. I think our body of work is good, and you know, it's just one of those days. We don't experience this much, and we got to handle it, and we will.
Kim, I mean, this game showed how hard it is to go undefeated in a conference like the Big 12. So, I mean, when you have time to sit back and, I mean, you appreciate more those times that you did get through the league without a loss?
I've always appreciated it, and that's a great comment. I know how hard it is. The players know how hard it is, but I don't know that I can answer for fans. I don't know. I sometimes wonder, do you just expect it to happen? It's not easy. Sometimes it might look easy, but it's just not. But I can't worry about what other people expect or other people take for granted. All I can do is work every day and do the job I'm paid to do, and that's to just try to win championships. And it is hard. And what makes it really hard is great coaches in this league, great players in this league. And sometimes that doesn't get talked about a lot. So it's hard. We good?
Thank you.
You bet.